Welcome back. I'm Steve and we're playing through The Witness. We are here with these birdie chirpy puzzles. And it caused me some strife. It's really tough to pull them apart. I'm really having trouble telling which one even has 5 notes in it. Seems like it has 5, but it seems like it matches these. Maybe? Okay, I kind of feel like I'm still just guessing those, but alright. Let's lit up the other side of this panel. Shepherd tone. I don't know how to get to the other side of that thing. Now this panel is, that panel is lit up. I think can't see it from here. I can get down there, but again, not from here. Or from here. I think I can get around through the Zen garden. Let me go see where this leads. Not sure I do that shepherd tone thing either. Surely something. Now where that goes, just leaves me back here. This leads me here. Where does that go? Oh, I don't need to be around here? Cool. Work, Steve. Goes up over there. I might not need to be here. Can you get round this way? Probably not. Alright, let's go back. It's fine. Fine. Progress is being made. Progress is being made. Okay. So it goes up. There. Down here and along there. Okay. Along there. Through my shepherd tone area. Just going. Wait, is it? Is it that bit? Goes across there, down there, which takes it around the back, up to there, then appears to just drop off the edge. Goes down. Okay, down there we go. Sorry, unknown shepherd tone thing. I thought maybe I'd figured out a thing to do with you. Apparently not. Sorry. Outcropping there. Oh. Yep, I remember you. Maybe I don't get a laser from this one. That would be odd. Maybe I don't. The more I look at that, the more I'm like, didn't that one come from here? I hate that phone ring noise so much. It just hurts. Where's this purple thing? Or this magenta thing? That still kind of just disappears under the ground, never to be seen again. Just droning. Oh! Hey! That's better. Lasered up. Alright. That laser's gonna do its thing. Ooh. And a laser shortcut. Haha! That's way more convenient. Alright, now I actually pretty certain, no, we've said this before, pretty certain we have all of them now. Pretty certain this laser's going to kick on, light that thing up, and then we're going to go up this hill. Right? Got it? Rotating around. Okay, working. Doing its thing. Let me enjoy my laser. Come on. Yeah. Alright. Let's go check out these lasers. Across here? Yeah. Up we go. Scope this place out as we climb. See if we're missing anything. Here we go. Around. Down. Remember how long ago we were here? Oh. Oh, there we go, there's a path. Aha. Golden moss. Oh, I'm quite high up. Alright, let's climb. Climb, climb, climb. Ooh. Nope. Apparently. I'm not sure I get that one. Ooh!
The most beautiful experience we can have is the mysterious. It is the fundamental emotion that stands at the cradle of true art and true science. Whoever does not know it and can no longer wonder, no longer marvel, is as good as dead and his eyes are dimmed. It was the experience of mystery, even if mixed with fear, that engendered religion. A knowledge of the existence of something we cannot penetrate, our perceptions of the profoundest reason and the most radiant beauty, which only in their most primitive forms are accessible to our minds. It is this knowledge and this emotion that constitute true religiosity. In this sense, and in this alone, I am a deeply religious man. I cannot conceive of a God who rewards and punishes his creatures, or has a will of the kind that we experience in ourselves. Neither can I, nor would I, want to conceive of an individual that survives his physical death. Let feeble souls, from fear or absurd egoism, cherish such thoughts. I am satisfied with the mystery of the eternity of life, and with the awareness and a glimpse of the marvelous structure of the existing world, together with the devoted striving to comprehend a portion, be it ever so tiny, of the reason that manifests itself in nature. Albert Einstein, 1931.
Cool quote. Kind of looking here for something to be reaching for. Hello, cubby house. Ooh, looks like I might be able to get in there somewhere. There's a gap there. Hello, pilgrim. Hmm. Too easy. Right, so it's probably mirroring. And we probably need to get it to go through, like, oh, maybe not. Not sure. We'll come back. We'll find out. Now, you took the hard road up that hill. Blotchy. Ooh, that's some nice fog. There's fog just there. There's a tree. Doesn't seem to be anything right now. Ooh, it's cold up here. And precarious. Oh.
Up there, you go around every hour and a half, time after time after time. You wake up usually in the mornings, and just the way that the track of your orbits go, you wake up over the Mideast, over North Africa. As you eat breakfast, you look out the window as you're going past, and there's the Mediterranean area, and Greece, and Rome, and North Africa, and the Sinai, the whole area. And you realize that in one glance, that what you're seeing is what was the whole history of man for years, the cradle of civilization. And you go around down across North Africa and out over the Indian Ocean and look up at that great subcontinent of India pointed down toward you as you go past it. And Ceylon off to the side, Burma, Southeast Asia, out over the Philippines, and up across that monstrous Pacific Ocean. Vast body of water. You've never realized how big that is before. And you finally come up across the coast of California and look for those friendly things. Los Angeles and Phoenix and on across El Paso. And there's Houston.
Well, that's all.
There's home. And you look, and sure enough, there's the Astrodome. And you identify with that, you know? It's an attachment. And down across New Orleans, and then looking down to the south, and there's the whole peninsula of Florida laid out. And all the hundreds of hours you spent flying across that route, down in the atmosphere, all that is friendly again. And you go out across the Atlantic Ocean and back across Africa. And you do it again, and again, and again. And that identity, that you identify with Houston, and then you identify with Los Angeles, and Phoenix, and New Orleans, and everything. And the next thing you recognize in yourself is you're identifying with North Africa. You look forward to that. You anticipate it. And there it is. That whole process begins to shift of what it is you identify with. When you go around it in an hour and a half, you begin to recognize that your identity is with that whole thing. And that makes a change. You look down there, and you can't imagine how many borders and boundaries you crossed again and again and again. And you don't even see them. At that wake-up scene, the Mid-East, you know there are hundreds of people killing each other over some imaginary line that you can't see. From where you see it, the thing is a whole, and it's so beautiful. And you wish you could take one from each side in hand and say, look at it from this perspective. Look at that. What's important?
Directing or?
And so a little later on, your
Fascinating.
friend, again those same neighbors, another astronaut, the person next to you goes out to the moon. And now he looks back and sees the Earth not as something big where he can see the beautiful details, but he sees the Earth as a small thing out there. And now that contrast between that bright blue and white Christmas tree ornament and that black sky, that infinite universe, really comes through. The size of it, the significance of it, it becomes both things. It becomes so small and so fragile, and such a precious little spot in that universe that you can block it out with your thumb. And you realize that
gonna
on
hit
that
this.
small spot, that little blue and white thing is everything that means anything to you. All of history and music and poetry and art and war and death and birth and love, tears, joy, games, all of it is on that little spot out there that you can cover with your thumb. And you realize that that perspective, that you've changed, that there's something new there. That relationship is no longer what it was. And then you look back on the time when you were outside on that EVA and those few moments that you had the time because the camera malfunctioned, that you had the time to think about what was happening. And you recall staring out there at the spectacle that went before your eyes. Because now, you're no longer inside something with a window looking out at a picture. But now you're out there, and what you've got around your head is a goldfish bowl, and there are no limits here. There are no frames. There are no boundaries. You're really out there, over it,
Oh my
floating,
God.
going 25,000 miles per hour,
Let's
ripping
break
through
these
space, a vacuum, and there's not a sound. There's a silence, the depth of which you've never experienced before. And that silence contrasts so markedly with the scenery and the speed with which you know you're going. That contrast, the mix of those two things, really comes through. And you think about what you're experiencing and why. Do you deserve this? This
Got it.
fantastic experience? Have you earned this in some way? Are
I
you
think at
separated
each
out to
exit.
be touched by God to have some special experience here that other men cannot have? You know the answer to that is no. There's nothing that you've done that deserves that earned that. It's not a special thing for you. You know very well at that moment, and it comes through to you so powerfully that you're the sensing element for man. You look down and see the surface of that globe that you've lived on all this time, and you know all those people down there. They are like you. They are you.
Okay.
And somehow you represent them when you are up there. A sensing element. That point out on the end. And that's a humbling feeling. It's a feeling that says you have a responsibility. It's not for yourself.
Yeah, I can.
The eye that doesn't see does not do justice to the body. That's why it's there. That's why you're out there. And somehow you recognize that you're a piece of this total life. You're out on that forefront and you have to bring that back somehow. And that becomes a rather special responsibility. It tells you something about your relationship with this thing we call life. And when you come back, there's a difference in that world now. There's a
my
difference
God.
in that relationship between you and that planet, and you and all those other forms of life on that planet. because you've had that kind of experience. It's a difference. And it's so precious. And all through this, I've used the word you because it's not me. It's not Dave Scott. It's not Dick Gordon, Pete Conrad, John Glenn. It's you. It's us. It's we. It's life.
Well, it can't be that one.
It's had that experience.
Can't be that one. It has
And
to
it's
be
not
this
just
one.
my problem to integrate. It's not my challenge to integrate, my joy to integrate. It's yours. It's
Use
everybody's.
those two apart.
Russell Schweikart, 1975.
How am I going to connect this with this? Without getting those tangled up. Maybe from here. Maybe I can get round this way on them. So that I can't get back. Get. Maybe I can do this. Oh god, so frustrating. Must align. Alright. Okay. Got it. We got it. We can send. Oh. Oh my. It's just a stack of TVs. Showing me maybe puzzles I haven't. No? Maybe not things I haven't solved yet, maybe just points of interest. Let's have a quick scout. Let's see what we see here. Kind of like test chambers. Yeah. With puzzles in them. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. Oh. Puzzle piece that we place makes a pattern in the world. So I encased that, and now I get to walk along that path. There's many ways of solving that, so I guess the question is this the right way? Smoking? They're misaligned. Oh. Oh dear. Oh dear. It's like the screen is offset from where I'm drawing. Oh, that's really good. That's really, really clever. That's such a bizarre thing to think about. This other kind of translation that I'm doing. And it's so simple. It's so simple. So I'm just kind of taken aback. I remember there was a facility in here, but I had forgotten what the puzzles were in here. That's really good. Well, that's where we're going to leave this one today. When we return, we should continue with these offset puzzles. These mystery puzzles. And making a path we can... Oh god, there's more down there. Making a path we can actually walk across to get to our destination. Sorry, I'm just kind of in shocked amazement. And it's not especially good commentary. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you again soon. Bye.